Hi guys, welcome back to What's Cooking with Andy. So tonight I'm doing a new series of something out of nothing. Now that is because I'm at the house and all the other stuff is still at home because we've still not moved in. So I'll show you what I've got here and then I'll show you what I've got in and what I'm going to be doing. Right, back shortly. Right, that's my staples cupboard. That's all I've got here. I'm going to do them baby potatoes and chicken mini breast fillets. Now my cooker's still at home obviously, so I am just going to use that single ring, and for the potatoes I'm going to put them in the steamer. Right, let's crack on. Right, so I'm going to fill up my water in my steamer, put that on. So this is basically something out of nothing. Potatoes. Just going to steam them for 45 minutes. New potatoes, babies. Really? So here I've got no butter or anything to go on them. So I'm going to have to do a beef stock cube and a bit of gravy granules that I've got here. I know it's not the best for chicken, but it is something out of nothing when you've got no money in and you've got no food in and you're just making do with what you've got. Right. I think they'll do. I'm going to give these a rinse. What I like to do now is add a little bit of salt. Just a bit. Put that on for 45 minutes. And then in half an hour I'll put the chicken on and start doing that. Right, so I'm going to chop up my onion. Put that on to heat up. And then I'm going to slice down across. I've sliced down, do a few slices across, and then chop it down. really. And I've still got the worst knife out of the house. You would have thought I would have brought another one, wouldn't you? So I've diced it, basically. So I've chopped it that way. Now I'm going to cut it that way and then chop it down. So go across again. Even though this knife is crap. And then I'm just going to cut it down. Now if you can hear people talking in the background, I have got Rate My Beer on in the background. That ain't going to work if I don't switch it on at the wall, is it? Give my hands a quick rinse. Right, so as you can hear it sizzling, I'm going to put a little bit of oil in, only a little. Just letting that heat up. They can go in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a bit of salt in with the onion and a bit of pepper. Just cutting the chicken up slightly because they're only small. So this chicken cost me £3 and the baby potatoes cost £1.35. So I could do this on the Cooking on a Budget, but I thought I'd do it something out of nothing, as there's basically nothing here. So what I don't want to do is move the chicken too much so it all sticks. Right, I'll put a bit of garlic in there. There's a little bit left somewhere. don't have a lid for the wok, so this little one ring cooker is a bit crap. But it's better than nothing, so at least I can do this video. Right. So potatoes are done, they're done, but I'm going to be taking them out of there and tipping them into there, so, intermingle all the flavours into one. Right, so I'm going to put a bit of liquid into this now, just to, so going in there is some peri peri hot chili sauce. I'm only going to put a bit in just to give it some liquid to cook in. Coat the chicken. And like I say, it is cooking, making something out of nothing. So So I'm going to let that do what it's got to do now for 5 more minutes, and then I'll be back.
Put some tin foil behind it. Remember in the corner you've got our... I'm thinking about tissue paper and some white balls.
Right, so now I'm going to add this stock pot. Really? Right. Mix that in. Add a dribble of water. To help dissolve that cube. Stock pot. off. Put the spuds in. Just letting them spuds soak all that juiciness up. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a bit more salt and a bit more pepper. Whilst that does what it's doing for the next 5 minutes. Right, I've got some jalapenos, red ones, just to give it a bit of colour. Jalapenos are not hot, so they're just for a bit of colour. Bit of colour, bit of flavour. Still not brought a plate, so I've got a bowl. Right. Let's dish up and taste it. Right. Right, let's taste it. Okay. It's got a little kick to it, not much. chicken, it's nice, it's moist, it's juicy. Guys, for something out of nothing, I don't think you can complain. Would I have it again? Yeah, definitely. When you've got no money and you've got no real food in, so at least you're not going hungry. Now normally when I have baby potatoes, I like it smothered in butter, but here I haven't got any, so I've improvised and I've used the stock pot and what have you. And that's what this series is all about, improvising, making something out of nothing. So if you would try it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think it looks like. If you've done anything like this before. I'm going to call this a spicy chicken. Right, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to carry on eating this, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Don't forget to hit the likes and the subscribe button if you don't mind. Don't forget to comment if you would eat it, if you would try it, if you've made something out of nothing. Right, thanks guys, see you all soon. Ta-ra for now.